Hey, so welcome. Let's start our meditation practice. So, just finding a comfortable posture. So, checking that your back is supported and letting your eyes close if you're comfortable with that, or just finding something that's not distracting that you can let your gaze just land softly on. And just giving ourselves time to arrive in the practice. We have this misconception that we can just switch immediately from one activity to another, especially this misconception that we can go from activity to stillness. But the brain needs time to adjust, and so does the rest of the body. So, giving ourselves that opportunity, this is our first step in kindness, self care, as we come into our meditation practice. Allowing ourselves to arrive gently. So we're not forcing the mind or the body to behave in any particular way. We're just creating an opportunity. So being aware of where your body is right now, what's supporting your body, what's holding you. And that could be physically, could be the furniture, could be the floor, could be an awareness of the earth beneath the floor. It could be a feeling of the body being supported and held in other ways. So, what's supporting or holding you right now? Just see if it's possible to allow yourself to sink into that support, to allow your body to feel supported, giving yourself permission to rest. Giving your mind permission to rest. And that may just be a slowing down, but sometimes that's all we need. When we take the opportunity to slow down more often, that has a big impact on how the day goes. Then turning awareness to the breath, letting the breath slow down. It's not forcing, just allowing. Breathing as softly and gently as we can. Allowing the breath to be like a feather, barely moving, just light, soft. And just inviting you to connect with nature this morning. So just noticing the nature that's around you right now. So maybe the most obvious thing is daylight filtering in either through closed eyelids or through softly focused eyes. Just being aware of the light and the way that the light moves and changes. Maybe there are sounds of nature. You might be able to hear birdsong or the movement of the breeze through trees or plants in the garden. If a window is open, you may be able to smell nature drifting in. And you may have natural things around you. There may be plants, there may be stones, crystals, wood. Just bringing to mind whatever is close to you that has come from nature. There may be animals around. Maybe your clothing is natural. So you're wearing part of a plant or the fleece of an animal. And then moving our awareness to outside of our immediate environment to the wider environment. Maybe you can hear the movement of water. Maybe you're aware of the sea being very close. The movement of the waves, very similar to the movement of the breath in the body, the ebb and flow. The movement of clouds. So just in a couple of minutes silence, just exploring this connection that we all have. And remembering that we don't live on or in nature, we are part of nature. We breathe it in, we drink it, we eat it. We let it go out of our bodies, return it to its source. We are part of this cycle. We interact and connect with each other and with other living beings, and with those that we may think are not living. Rocks and stones. So just exploring that connection and how vast this connection goes right out of our immediate environment into the much wider environment, part of the world, part of the earth, part of the solar system. We can keep expanding as far as we want to go. So just exploring that for a couple of minutes in the silence. And then gently, as we come towards the end of our meditation, just drawing your awareness back into the room where you're sitting or lying right now. And once again, becoming aware of your immediate environment. And as we close our meditation, just inviting you to form an intention for the day, to try and stay in contact, in connection with nature as much as possible today. So noticing as many breaths as you can, how the light moves, noticing what's going on in the sky. Noticing when you come into contact with a plant or an animal or a bird or an object which is made of natural ingredients or from a natural product. You could even count our food. So just noticing how many times you come into contact with nature today. Maybe just feeling some thankfulness or some awe or just connection, which we know is really important. And of course, that includes connecting with people. So bringing awareness back to the body, starting to bring some movement into the toes, the fingers, taking a couple of deeper breaths. And when you're ready, sighing out, stretching your body, opening your eyes if they've been closed, and just taking in your surroundings.